Howdy, this is just puzzling. My name is Chris. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're doing Freecell Games 130, 131 and 132. For how I play the game, please have a look at the description. For how the game's actually played, please have a look at the description. It'll give you the rules. This is about how I look at and see solving the game through my eyes. Anyway, let's go through it. Alright, so this red jack will go onto this queen. The reason I'm really happy with this is because the 2 7s will come out of here, leaving me with a chance to get to this column. So the 6 comes across here, bring the 5 down. I can bring the 4 across to here. I can bring the 4 across to here. I'm going to put the 2 of hearts up because they'll get the 2 of diamonds up. Okay, so done some good work. Now I've got to start thinking about it. So what I'm thinking is I might move this jack to here, put the 4 on the 3, 5, 3 on the 4, and then the 5 on the 6. And then bring this, will I? No, I'm going to bring the 8 across to here and then bring the 6 onto the 7. Alright, so what that does for me is it gets the 9 up and gets rid of that 2 because the ace went up. Queen will come down. I'm going to put the 7 up for the moment to get the ace, and I'm going to put this jack down on this queen. Alright, so what way are we going now? I'm thinking we might move this 5 across. Then we can put the queen there. There's a red 10 there, which is worth doing. So I'm going to put this 5 up here, the 3 of clubs up. I'm bringing this 9 down. So 10 across, 9, and that's that there. Put the 4 up. Alright, so what else we got? We can move this 7 across to here. I'll put the 8 down, then 8 up, 9 across, and then put the 8 on there. I'm going to put the 10 there. Actually, I should have put the 10 here, so that's okay. That's one too many moves. I'm going to move the king across, the 9 across, the 6 across, or 6 is going to go up apparently. Alright, so I'm looking for this 4. So how do I get to this 4? I move the jack. How do I move the jack? I move 4 cards. I move 3 cards. I move 4 cards, and I move that. I can put the 6 of clubs up, the king across, 9 can go up. King can go up, 7 can go up. Alright, so this column here is going to be my problem. Alright, queen across, jack across, queen, and that's the puzzle done. Let's get on to puzzle 131. Okay, so I've got a queen here, I've got a red king, red jack, so black queens are in this column. Okay, so what else do we see at the moment? Well, I'm just scanning to see what we're looking at. I might start with that. Put the blackjack over here. It's not exactly the nicest patterns at the moment. So what I can do is, if I could get rid of one of these, that'd be good. So if I put all of them up, I'm thinking putting all these up, I have a spare space here and a column. Is that any good to me? Don't know. I could go the other way and I could put these 2 up, the 10 across, the 2 across to get the ace. Then I have the 5. Yeah, I'm not sure. Where's the black 6? So there's a black 6 here. And there's a black 6 here, so that's not happening. Actually, I'm going to put these 2 up here. I think right. I've made a mistake because I thought that was a red. So if I do that, two, 5, 3. Yeah, I'm going to go to this column. 5, 3, 2, 9. I'm going to put the 3 of clubs up. Okay, so I've got 5 and 4, so I can do 5 and 4 down there. So that's a start. I can get the 3 across to here and put the 4 clubs up. I'm going to put this jack up for the moment. Jack across here, 10 across 2. 5 of spades, 5 of clubs, 5 of spades over here. I'm going to put the 10 up for the moment because I get that jack down. I also have this 9 here that's come down. Okay, this black 3 can come across. Okay. So what are we leaning towards now? We're leaning towards putting, actually we're not leaning towards, we're going to put that up, bring that back down, bring the queen down. I'm going to put that queen up and put the 7 across. Okay, so the 3 of spades is problematic. So if I put that there, put that across and put the king up, I get the ace. That gets the 2 and the 3. 3 of spades 4, so that gets a 4, that gets a 3 of diamond. I'm then stuck with the 7, so I'm not sure about that. 2 of hearts, 3, 4 of diamond, 2 of diamonds, 7, so I'm a bit closed there. So if I put these 2 across to here, I put this over here, I put the 6 over here, I put the jack down and the 10 across. That gets me the 9 across to there and the 8 across with the 7. I've got this 5 here, so that's starting to make a bit more sense. 3 of spades. I can now put the 4 of diamonds across. Alright, so 5 of hearts, that's where that is, so I'm not touching that for a minute. The 6 of clubs will be alright. 7, 6. 9, 6, 10, 9, 8. King down, queen. King across, 9, 9, and that. Should get that, and that should be puzzle 131 done. Bit slow, but we got there in the end. And we'll do 132. Play. Okay, 5 across to here, 3 across, 9 across, 8 and 9 across. So that gets that. I could, if I had a red 7, which I do if I do this, I get that across to there. Where's the ace of clubs? So the ace of clubs is there. So if I did that, I get those 2 up. Okay, we're going to go this way. 6, 2, jack, 10. What else are we seeing? We're seeing that we could do with the black 5. I've got all to do with something. If I put this here, put this across, I get to there. Red 7, red 8. That, what I'll put is the 3 spades up, that'll get that, and then I'll get that to there. What I then have is problem time. So I can put that across to there. Eight, 9, 5. So I'm putting that there. 8, 9, 5, 8, 7. So that's got to help. King down, queen across. Four across to here. So I can bring that across to there. That gets that column. What am I thinking? I did that. Get the 7. Jack sticks, so that's no good. Oh, that moves to there. That moves to there. Wasn't what I wanted. That was not what I wanted, but that's okay. We'll move on with life. 4, 3. Okay. I'm going to put this king up and that up there. What I'm going to do is move that across to there, put the 4 up, so that gets those out of the way. I'm actually going to put the 5 up too, because I can move the 7, 8, and put that 5 up there. Queen comes across to here. 8 comes across there. There, put the 9 across, not going to let me. 9, 7, and we will bring down this king, put the 6 up. I went to a different spot to what I expected, but that should get me that there. Alright, so king comes across here, 7, jack, and that is the puzzle done. So that's puzzles 130, 131, and 132 completed. Hope you enjoyed. Till next time, bye for now.